hell is going on with Halo? It seems like 343 and Xbox just really don't know what to do with the series anymore. And every attempt to breathe new life into the franchise just ends up a complete and total failure. With 343 seemingly doing every single thing in their power to make people hate Halo and the Master Chief. The TV show is a perfect example of that. And just when it seems like there's finally hope with other studios apparently working on spin-off Halo games, those dreams are shattered. So is there any chance left for Halo? Let's find out. I gotta be totally honest with you. Being a Halo fan actually sucks. I don't know what it is, but every single time a new Halo game is revealed, I get the most amount of hope I've ever had in the entire world. I'm filled with excitement, I'm filled with joy, and I can't wait to get my freaking grubby little hands on the thing. And it ends up being one of the biggest disappointments of my entire life. Now, that isn't to say that Halo Infinite is a bad game, I just don't think it's the game that everybody thought it was going to be. And I don't think it's the game that Xbox thought it was going to be. Halo Infinite should have been a platform-defining game. It should have been the game that brought everybody back to Xbox, and it should have brought Halo back to the limelight. And instead, it did neither of those things. And it practically fell off the face of the earth within months of coming out. The campaign went nowhere, the story is unfinished and will most likely never be continued. Just remember that, okay? A 10-year plan of Halo Infinite with tons of story DLC will get 0 story DLC, and the story will be dropped and be soft rebooted for the sequel. Pointless. So whatever you were attached to in that game, forget about it existing because it probably doesn't matter. Then with the multiplayer, released with the bare minimum amount of features, and then just basically, you know, of course it's been updated over time, but it's not what people want, and it wasn't enough to capture an audience and to keep people playing that game. It's been disappointment after disappointment. And when you think about Halo and what it's done for Xbox as a whole, because let's be real here, without Halo, there would be no Xbox. Halo is literally the reason why Xbox even succeeded past the original Xbox. Like, for real. For real. If there was no Halo, Xbox would be dead. And now, it's like Xbox wants Halo to be dead, so they can forget it ever existed, move past it, and just worry about other things like Game Pass and Call of Duty. And honestly, having Call of Duty is probably a big damaging factor towards Halo. Because now, they know that they have a first-person shooter franchise that people will buy no matter what. So why worry about spending hundreds of millions of dollars developing new Halo games when people will just play Call of Duty anyway? It's a really bad sign for the future of Halo, honestly. And you know what another bad sign for the future of Halo is? That the in-development Project Tatanka, which was rumored over 2 years ago as a battle royale for Halo, has been canceled. That's right, this battle royale was supposed to be a tie-in to the narrative of Halo Infinite, and that's been completely scrapped. You were supposed to start in a drop pod like an ODST and slam down into Zeta Halo and basically duke it out to be the last surviving Spartan. It would have been awesome. And is a battle royale what Halo needs? Probably not, but it's something unique and it's something fresh to the series. So fans would have been all over it. I would have been all over it. I would have loved it. Yeah, maybe battle royales are a little bit drawn out at this point and people kind of only play Apex or Fortnite or Warzone, but it's still something that the series probably would have benefited from. And now it's canceled. Completely canceled. That rumored Mega Bloks game? Canceled. Sure, it's out there. You could play it. I mean, I'll show you it right now. You could play it. It's an almost finished game. You could get your hands all over it, but it never came out. Is that something that would have benefited Halo greatly? Yeah, probably. Would a great TV show have benefited Halo greatly? Yeah, probably. And honestly, it's sad because to me, Halo should be held to the exact same standard as Half-Life. There should be a massive amount of respect for the series, and Xbox especially should be doing everything in their power to making sure that every Halo game released is of the highest quality possible. And it seems like they're actually doing the opposite of that. And they're letting people take over Halo who have no interest in the franchise and who don't want to do anything except for turn it into something new. Something that it isn't. Something that fans don't want. And every single time they've done that, I'm talking about you, 343, I'm talking about you, every single time they've had the opportunity to do that, they've done something worse. Halo 4 was a disaster, Halo 5 was a disaster, Halo Infinite launched terribly, not a bad campaign, just not what it should have been. You can also watch my video talking about it right here. Good video, check it out. But I think Halo has just gone through a series of disappointments that have left fans so broken and beat up about it that they just don't care anymore. And it's sad because Halo deserves better. Halo deserves so much more than what it's getting. This is an important franchise in gaming, and Master Chief is one of the coolest characters of all time. I mean, how can you not like Master Chief? He's so cool. But what are they doing to him? The show made him into some, like, dweeb. He's like a pathetic loser now. Like, what are you doing, Master Chief? Why are you showing your butt to Cortana all the time? What the hell's going on here, man? You're supposed to be an unstoppable killing machine that wants to save the world from the Covenant, and instead you're just some guy who's trying to kiss a blonde girl with short hair. What are you doing? This is not Halo, and this is not what fans want from Halo. And you know that, because every single time they do anything in regards to Halo, people are complaining about it, because it's not good. If you made a great game with a great story, and you just made a solid multiplayer with something unique that wasn't trying to copy a game like Call of Duty, because Halo's not supposed to be Call of Duty, it's supposed to be its own thing, and you just gave it your all, and you didn't launch with broken features or missing features or just a story that goes nowhere, people would like it. The game would have a chance. And I don't know why they don't understand that. It's like they just want to continue to make the worst decisions possible and make sure that people hate Halo. Like, sure, right now it seems like if you look at Xbox, their main focuses are Gears of War and Call of Duty. It's very obvious to see. Gears E-Day looks incredible, obviously. I mean, let's be real here, people. And now that they've acquired Activision, they have this first-person shooter juggernaut. So where does that leave Halo? It leaves it in the dust. And that's an unfortunate thing for everyone, because Halo deserves so much more than that. And Xbox knows that. Xbox knows that people love Halo. They know that people want to see Master Chief, and they know that without Halo, they'd be nowhere. So why are they treating it like it's garbage? Halo deserves so much more respect. Like, it's crazy. It's actually crazy. The amount of disrespect that Halo gets on a daily basis is unbelievable. You'd think it was one of the worst games of all time, and you'd think Xbox would just sell it off at this point because of how little they care about it. But Halo should be considered as a treasure. Like, think of what they're doing with Doom. They revitalized Doom. Doom 2016, Doom Eternal, and now Doom the Dark Ages. That's high quality first-person shooter. Why don't you take Halo and do something like that with it? Start from the beginning. Start all over again. Throw away everything that you've done and make a brand new Halo reboot, Master Chief against the Covenant. Make it simple, make it awesome. Or go with one of the dozen of scrapped ideas that they have, where apparently you're an ODST, you drop down to the planet and you fight a massive ground war on Reach, Helldiver style. That would have been incredible. That would have been an amazing game. It would have sold like crazy. But of course they canceled that in favor of working on whatever the hell they were working on for Halo Infinite. And of course they canceled that too, because 343 is a mess of a studio and they've never made anything worthwhile. I mean, fine, Halo Infinite is worth playing, but you've wasted 10 years of trying to do something with Halo, and you've only fucked it up more and more and more. It's time for Phil Spencer to take Halo back from 343 and to give it to a studio that actually knows what they're doing and can make a good quality game. It's time for Halo to get some damn respect around here, man, because Halo deserves better than this, and I'm sick of seeing it spat on and beat down. Master Chief deserves more. Do better, Phil Spencer.